Good evening, everyone. I hope you all are doing well. A very warm welcome to today's session on Microsoft Power Platform with a real world app demo. Hi, I'm Anshika Gupta, and I will be your host for today. I'm working as a technical consultant, and I'm really happy to have you all here with us. And this session is brought to you by our internal team. And we are excited to share some practical insights with you. Now, I would like to introduce our speaker for today, Rishabh Raghav. Rishabh is also a technical consultant and he has good hands on experience with Microsoft Power Platform and real world implementations. So, without taking too much time, I would like to hand over the session to Rishabh. Rishabh, all over to you. Rishabh, you are on mute.
Sorry. Hello everyone. Good evening. My name is Rishabh Raghav and I am working as an associate technical consultant at AtiSunya Private Limited. I have around 2 years of experience with Microsoft Power Platform. I have worked on building business applications using Power Apps and automation using Power Automate. And I also have experience working with Dynamic 365 Finance and Operation. And I am certified in Azure Fundamental, Power Platform Fundamentals and Power Platform Functional Consultant, PL200. In this session, I'll share practical knowledge based on real experience and will also show you a real world app demo. So let's start the session. So let's quickly look at the agenda for today's session. So first we will understand what Microsoft Power Platform is. Then we will look at its core components. So after that we will understand the difference between Canvas and model-driven app, and then we will move to the main part, live real demo, real world app demo, and we'll also show you the automation using Power Automate, how you can automate your work easily, and also introduction to Copilot Studio, and then and finally we will look at the we will followed by a Q&A session. Okay, and if you have any doubt, any questions in between the session, you can put your doubts in chat box, and I will also followed by a Q&A session in the last end of this session. You can also ask me. Okay, so let's. The question is, what is Microsoft Power Platform? So if we talk about Microsoft Power Platform, it's a low code, or we can say low code platform provided by Microsoft. So low code means we can build applications with minimal coding and without heavy coding, we can say. So and using drag and drop features, we can use it. And it is mainly used to solve business problems quickly. For example, if a company is using Excel for tracking data, so we can replace it with a proper application. And it this helps in saving times, reducing errors, and improving efficiency. And it would also reduce the manual work. Okay. And it also includes the components like Microsoft Power Apps, Power Automate, Power BI, Copilot Studio, where I'll cover everything. Okay. And let's talk about the components. So Power Platform has four main components. First one is we have Power Apps, and which is used to build applications. We can build up app and a web application using the Power Apps and Power BI and Power Automate and Copilot Studio. So we have Power Automate is used to automate workflows. Power BI is used for data visualization and reporting. I think you all are aware with that. And AI solutions, yeah, we can say AI chatbots. Okay. So in today's sessions, we will mainly focus on Power Apps and Power Automate, how it's working, and also see a real example attendance app and AI chatbots also. And if we talk about the Power Apps, then we have two types of Power Apps. So over here we have one Canvas app and second one is model driven app. So Canvas app gives you a full control over UI, where you can design screens freely using drag and drop. Like we can say from the scratch, you can build up a full app. Okay. Either in model-driven apps or data-driven app, they are built on Dataverse and the UI is generated automatically. So the difference between like one is from you can you have the full access or full control over the UI, and these are built on Dataverse. Actually, model-driven apps are built on Dataverse and UI generated automatically. So best for enterprise level applications like CRM apps, and if you want like for enterprise level solutions, then you can use the model driven app. If you need full design control, use Canvas app. Okay. And if you need structured data driven system, use model driven app. So in today's demo, we will use a Canvas app, how you can build an app from scratch and how you can use it. Before moving ahead, I would like to ask you a few questions from you all. So, like, how many of you use Excel for tracking data? And how many of you use email for approvals? So this is exactly the problem we are going to solve using Power Platform. Yes, Anita?
No, nothing. Carry on, please.
Okay, okay. So these type of problems, like you are working manually for in Excel data. So in many organizations, like attendance and leave management is handled manually, right? People use Excel sheets or emails. This leads to delay, error, or lack of proper tracking. So there is no automation in this process, right? For like tracking attendance and email access, you are working as a manually. So we have the solution for it. Like we can use the attendance app to solve this problem. I have built an attendance and leave management system. It is built using Power Apps for the front end and SharePoint for the data storage, as we are using it as our database. We are using SharePoint and Power Automate for automation. So now let's move to the live demo session. Now where I'll show you the live application. Please observe how everything works. Okay. So let me show you. Okay, this is the UI of the application where you can see the different option here, punch in, punch out, and my attendance, and go to leave sections. So before talk about the functionality, I would like to introduce you to from the like I want to explain about the structure, or we can say architecture. So the front end is built using Power Apps, and database we are using SharePoint here. Yeah, this is the site you can say we are using. So where the data, our data is stored in the SharePoint. So here you can see, and also we are using for automate. We are using a workflow. So you can see here. This is the workflow. I'll talk about it. Deep. Everything I'll show you how you can work. Okay. So this is the app. So if we talk about punching, so about the punching functionality, when user click on punching, then the correct current time and date will be stored in the database, and database is already showed you SharePoint. Okay. So here data will be stored and you can see the date 19/3/2026 to current time, current data will show here. Okay. And similarly, same functionality with the punch out. So when user click on punch out, the exit time will be recorded in the database. And if we talk about my attendance, you can see the records here, and it is fetching from the SharePoint actually from the database. So once you click on share, punch in, punch out, and you can also see your records here, and it is automatically stored in the SharePoint database. You can say, and you can use your database also like SQL Server, SharePoint, and Dataverse. Any type of database you can use. It's depend on connectors. And if we talk about leaf section, I already included a leaf section here. And this is a leaf form. Okay, where you can apply for employee can apply the leave from here, just fill up the form and you can select the date and you can also add your region. Okay, what the region to apply your leaves. So once employee click on submit leave, so actually it's showing how you can apply. Okay. So I want 20 to 21. Okay, you can fill up these things and you can select your like casually and just click on submit. Then a one flow will trigger. You can say here, I already created a one flow. So this flow will be triggered. It's basically based on trigger when it's basically based on triggers. When an item is created in SharePoint, then it will trigger the action and it will automatically send the mails to the manager. Okay, I can show you how this is working. Okay, see this. You can add your site address here. Like we have the SharePoint, so you can use it here. And you can also work on what type of form, application forms you want, what the information you want from the employer. So this will work look like this, and it reduce the manual work, manual mail. So just click on apply leave, submit leave, and with the workflow automation, it will automatically send to the manager. Okay, then manager can approve or reject, and also one confirmation mail sent to the employee also. So how this is working and how you can build, I can also show you. This is the home screen of Power Apps where you can build it from here. And this is the home screen. You can take drag and drop options. You can select from the data from here. Like I have added the employee attendance and leave. So we have two attendance site actually. At one at for attendance and second one for employee leave. So you can see here, this is for attendance and we are capturing the data, name, email, attendance, these things. Right. You can also can fetch the location, geolocation you can add. Okay. And for leaves, this data will be stored here, approved or not. And HR can also customize the thing from here also. If he or she can receive the mail through mail, so she can also work here. It's also updated to the. This is the full screen of Power Apps. You need to select the environment from here. You can select it from here, and also if you want to create, then you can start creating your app from here. Create from blank or SharePoint. You want to like use from Dataverse, so you can use it from here. Okay, and Power Automate flow, you can create a Power Automate flow from here, and like desktop flows, there are types of flows you can see. Like if you click on new, then you can see the types of flow: automated, cloud flow, instant, and schedule. There are types of flow you can use for like for automatically or manually you want to work. Okay, so this is how this is working fine. Attendance and leave management system and working flow, this reduce the manual work overall, and we can do this in the one ecosystem actually. Okay, and if we talk about Copilot Studio, I think we are clear with Power Apps and Power Automate, how this is working. With the Power Automate, you can automate your work. Now I'm showing you this is the things for mail approvals and all. And with the Copilot Studio, you can build some AI agents which will help you. Like I can show you a real example. Like if I talk about, I have already built one HR buddy. This is the Copilot Studio AI agents using Copilot Studio. So this is the HR buddy agent. You can build it through Copilot Studio. Like if you give the any prompt, then it will give you the automatically answer and the question answer. Okay, so this type of bot you can also build through Copilot Studio. So overall, it's included Power Platform, okay, Power Apps, and one also you can also integrate the Power Automate apps and all with the app like Teams and any connectors you want to add. With D365 app, or if you want to integrate with D365 also, yeah, you can also integrate. Okay. So actually, because Power Platform gives you the 5,000 plus connectors you can integrate. How this is looking like in your attendance, uh, in your Teams channel. And the thing can show you about the Power Platform. This is the Power Platform Admin Center where you can manage your environment like developer environment or any other environment, UAT, sandbox. So, and one thing also, if I show you, like you can work with your work or school ID, or you can also log in with your college or with your organization ID. And for practicing or learning, uh, you can start the trial. It's 30 days trial. It's free. And here from here you can manage your environments. Like I'm working on UAT environments currently. So you can create the environment here from here also. Okay. So this is the full UI of this cover. This is flow. And you can also build some applications like enterprise level. So if you want to build a CRM app, then you can use the uh, model driven app. I already built one SPL CRM. I can show you how you can build it. What's the difference between I can show also a Canvas app and model driven app. I already show you one Canvas app. This is the Canvas app. Okay, so this is the UI of model driven app. It will give you the full automatically UI, and you can also see the things lead BPF lead to customer auto create SPCR maps and or if we click on app model driven app. Okay. So see this how this is looking like model driven apps gives you the full UI automatically generated UI. You don't need to work on UI. You just need to work on functionality. Like I have added the dashboards and all. You can see here homes, this and you can add it. Okay. Please, this will look like a real CRM. You can work. You need to work on only on functionality. Okay. So this is how the difference between this things you can see like sandbox and these things. This is automatically generated UI for model driven app. And in Canvas app, if you talk about Canvas app, then you need to build it from scratch. Then you need to define the UI and everything you need to work on it. Okay, so if you want to work on with enterprise level and want to build some with more functionalities, and then you can use the model driven app. And for mobile experience, it's like G4. And if you are starting from scratch or you are new, then you can start from Canvas. If you can understand the basic things how it's working, and from here you can change the everything how you are building it, images, go to lib sections and screens. Okay, you are using the FX formulas basically. So it is based on formulas. You can work on it from here. So this is the drag and drop UI, and it's already built in. There are more functionalities you can add and data bars you can use. Okay, I think it's done. And any question? Any question?
Yeah, thank you, Rishabh. I think, am I audible? Hello.
Yes.
Am I audible?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, thank you for this session. And guys, you want to ask something? Then please feel free to ask to Rishabh. And also, you can share your feedback with us.
And if you want to understand something again, a demo, then you can also do it.
Okay, so now complete silence. So maybe audience have no questions. So this is a fantastic session, Rishabh. Thank you so much for this session. And yes, we can conduct another session on Power Platform.
Yeah, we'll also will schedule a one another session, coming session will date.
Yeah, and guys, you want to this record link so we can share this recording on YouTube. Okay, thank you so much, everyone, for joining this session, and thank you, Rishabh.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for joining the session.